According to a new report by the Washington-based nonprofit Freedom House, social media liberties are trending down.
Our two main themes this year were looking at how governments are using social media to undermine their own elections and also monitor their citizens.
Freedom House analyst Ali Funk co-authored Freedom on the Net 2019. The report says 40 of 65 countries with internet freedom have advanced social media surveillance programs.
We found that domestic actors, whether that be government or politicians that are seeking to be elected, actually use the internet to undermine a fair and free election in their country. And the most common tactic that they used was the spread of political propaganda and disinformation.
The most often used tool was the spread of disinformation, mostly by far-right politicians. Funk says the power of social media emerged in the Arab Spring.
I don't know if everybody realized how quickly this was going to be turned, how governments were going to use this against us. Governments have figured out, like, oh wait, we can actually use the internet against our own citizens.
Government attempts to curb internet freedoms can backfire, as was the case in Moscow this summer after the Kremlin stymied opposition political candidates. Anti-government protesters used social media to organize.
The protesters there were acutely aware that the government was probably watching or surveilling, so they started using code words for different protest movements, and they started to organize on these platforms as well to get administrative aid to somebody who was maybe arrested, or to get food or other water to protesters.
This is the 10th time a Freedom of the Net study has been published since 2009. The reports find that internet freedoms dropped annually for each of those years. Arash Arabasadi, VOA News, Washington.